Welcome back, gamers. This is episode 24 of Grim Fandango Remastered. I'm Zenef, and this is, I feel, going to be our final episode. Perhaps. And if not, you know what? There is more to the game that I did not expect. This feels very end of game where I'm at right now. Manny, as you see, he is back in his Grim Reaper outfit. He's tried it back on. He went back to his old office. Hector actually let him back there after he fooled Hector into thinking he's a great salesman, which he is. He's good. He's one of the best. But Hector, it caught Hector's eye. It's like, oh yeah, come, I'm going to show you this office, and we're going to set you up, and this office has been empty for a bit, but you know what? You can wear this and everything, and he puts it on, and there we go. Manny Calavera back in his Grim Reaper outfit, ready to take on Hector, pulls the gun on him, but things go a little bit awry. But in the end, Hector fell, presumably to his doom, or not. We don't know. Olivia has double-crossed us. Olivia, who came back with us from Rubicava after we stopped by to get the bone wagon, came with us, dismembered Salvador, removed his head, and is having us go into Hector's little house here. Is Hector inside? I think so. Are we going to finally finish this off? We don't have our scythe with us. For the first time in this entire game, we do not have the scythe. I can only scroll between liquid nitrogen.
Liquid nitrogen, not to be used on bone.
And there's a grinder.
It's a handheld grinder.
Which is used for coffee, but we were using it to grind someone's bony hand. But we have exhausted that hand now, so there's no more hand in there. What will this be used for? We still have it. We still have liquid nitrogen. I don't know. Down the hill is another little hut. This is where Hector pumps water. It's like a little watershed. Pumps water to keep all the flowers in this field alive. Olivia is standing by in a car, making sure I cannot get back to El Mero. So we're out in a field of flowers. We're going to go inside.
This must be Hector's murderous mausoleum.
Hector's murderous mausoleum. I love the alliteration. Let's go inside. Let's find out what is in store for us here. He's alive.
Me. She loves me not.
Well, you're half right.
Oh, Manny, so cynical. What happened to you, Manny, that caused you to lose your sense of hope, your love of life?
I died.
I see. I guess Domino is right. You don't have a shred of optimism.
Well, when it comes to shreds, Dom is the expert.
And by that same logic, Manny, you're about to become an expert in botany.
Is this where you tell me all about your secret plan, Hector? How you stole double-end tickets from innocent souls, pretended to sell them but really hoarded them all for yourself in a desperate attempt to get out of the land of the dead?
No.
We're gonna sprout!
This is where you writhe around in excruciating pain for about an hour, because that idiot Bowsley ran off with all the fast-acting Sproutella. This slow stuff will sprout you, but it's going to take a long time, I'm sorry to say. Manny! Where are you going? You've got some time, you know, before you have to leave.
Dang.
Get it? Leave.
Okay. Hector putting on his best Biff Tannen. Oh. Still here. So he does that when I press a button. What am I looking for? The liquid nitrogen.
Oh. Ah. Ah. Gracias, Toto Santos.
Huh?
Come on, shake it for me, baby. One of you must be mine.
Oh, she's looking for her double-in ticket, but maybe she doesn't have one. She doesn't deserve it. So what am I supposed to do? Come up behind her and knock her out? Oh, Salvador.
He truly gave his body to the cause.
Manuel, listen carefully. There's a gun in the trunk of this car, but the trunk key is with my body somewhere in the meadow behind the greenhouse. Find it!
Right.
And tell Eva that I know she will guide the Alliance wisely when I am gone. For when I bite this explosive tooth, the deadly cloud will sprout not just my target, but me as well.
Your target? What are you...
Hey, get
Uh-oh.
out of there.
Dang it.
Farewell, my friend!
What were you talking about with the head of the LSA in there? Huh, Sal? Got something you want to share with the class?
Only this. Viva la revolución! Ah!
He had a suicide pill. So he sprouted, but also sprouted Olivia's face in the process. Way to go, Sal. Man. Wait, the suitcase. Okay, so the trunk is... I have to open the trunk with the key from Sal's body.
I hope the LSA got a good deal on this car.
All right.
He truly gave his body to the cause.
Same thing.
Nothing like the real McCoy. Hey, my scythe. Well, what do you know? Sal had a ticket all along.
Oh, poor guy. Can I take Sal's ticket, or do I need...
Figures. Doesn't seem to be one for me.
It's okay, Manny. You deserve one in our heart of hearts.
Nothing like the real McCoy.
All right, so do I take Sal's ticket too?
It's amazing how Salvador's ticket is still drawn to him.
If the ticket is drawn to Salvador, what about his body? Right? So if I go into the field, will I be able to locate his body too? This is it. I think this is where I came from. Yes, 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 yes. Here we go. Oh, Manny. Will this take me where I need to go? No? Jesus. Where the heck do I need to... Wait.
It's not doing anything now.
I gotta listen for the sound, because it makes a sound when I'm near his body.
It's not doing anything now.
Not doing anything now. This is just like the Vivre cards from One Piece. But when I get near his head... So I have to be like right on top of it.
I don't really want to do that.
What about up here on this side? There's more this way.
I'm not going in there until I'm packing some chlorophyll.
Okay. Pull it out. No, no, no. Run around this way.
It seems to be attracted to something over this way.
We got it.
It's not doing anything now. I don't really want to do that. It seems to be attracted to something over this way. It's not doing anything now.
Okay, so it does give me a clue. It's like it is near.
It's not doing anything now.
Okay, so it's closer to the backside. Yeah, here we go.
I'm not doing anything. I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that.
What about over here? Here
I'm
we
not
go.
doing anything now. I'm not doing anything now. Seems to be attracted to something over this way. Seems to be attracted to something over this way. I'm not doing anything now. Seems to be attracted to something over this way.
It was a very specific spot on the ground, it turns out. Is this gonna save Sal? No, it's not. It's just getting the keys. Yeah, it's just the key. It is, yeah. Man.
Loteria.
Bingo.
This must be the key to Salvador's
There we
trunk.
go. Wait, why did I pull that out? I don't want that.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
So all I have is the grinder now.
It's a handheld grinder.
I don't have the liquid nitrogen anymore. I used the last of it on myself, it seems. No, I have some. Look at this.
It's all gone.
No, never mind. It's all gone. Key to the trunk.
This must be the key to Salvador's trunk. My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be. I already searched him pretty thoroughly.
We're done. Let's go back to the car. All right, Manny, let's go. Will Olivia come back all flower-faced? Man. Oh, poor Sal. You were my biggest cheerleader this entire time. Well, you and Glottis. Got it.
Ah, yes. Lots of ammo.
Great.
Freeze, Hector.
Yeah, you heard me.
Wow. Wait.
My gun doesn't need reloading yet.
Doesn't need reloading yet. Okay, so it is... We have... a loaded gun. Back up to the house then, I think. This is crazy. All right. Crazy. Like when he's in the poetry club. He talks to the patrons. Crazy.
I'm not getting any closer until he runs out of ammo. If he runs out of ammo, that is. Freeze, Hector.
Yeah, you heard me.
That's something. So I'm guessing if I pull out the gun and say freeze Hector, it'll make Hector do something and maybe shoot, thinking like I'm nearby. So where is Hector right now? Do I like go around the side of the house and like freak him out?
Olivia, who's out there?
I'm the Grim Reaper, lard ass, and you're my next customer.
There we go.
Shouldn't you be a batch of posies by now? Ho-ho! Nice try.
So we need him to run out of ammo and then we go in and take him.
Closer.
People who live in glass houses get pretty good at ducking, I see.
Is that your best?
It's a real shootout here.
Ha! Is that your best? Come on, shorty. Ha-ha!
No other glass is,
You can't escape the Grim Reaper, Hector, especially not when he's got a gun.
Ha! You're on a downhill
This is a puzzle
disadvantage,
too,
Manny.
isn't it?
I've got ammo in here for 5 years.
okay. He's not going to run out of ammo.
He's a better ducker than I would have imagined.
So,
My gun doesn't need reloading yet.
all right. I'm probably not going to run out of ammo either. I'm guessing there's something else I have to do. Anything with the scythe?
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Can't you see me? He's pretty close.
Closer. Ha! Come on, Shorty.
Okay, so I gotta move myself. Can I get him? Okay. No, that didn't get him. Do I wait for him to run over here? And then I can shoot him?
That's for Salvador.
Over here, Annie Oakley.
Here we go. I'm like right there. No? Okay, if he's running around.
I'm not getting any closer until he runs out of ammo. If he runs out of ammo, that is.
Well, he's not going to run out of ammo, so what?
That's for my crew on the SS Lola.
Nice dress, by the way.
Nice dress, by the way. Not a dress, it's a robe.
Ho-ho!
And then, so Manny is running automatically to that little outcropping. Look, he's like right there. Get him.
Ha!
Can I shoot from this side?
Not here.
Not here.
Not here.
Really just in the shootout
Not
area.
here. Not here.
This is the shootout arena. Okay.
Is that your best?
No.
And that's for Lola herself.
Who's Lola?
He's right there. Get him.
Come on,
Man.
Shorty.
And he runs back. So something's got to be able to get shot. Can I shoot out the light? Like, I thought maybe it's like I have to line up Manny with Hector.
Nice try.
And then he runs back there. Do I need to shoot out all the glass?
Shorty.
That seems like it's going to take a long time. Did they make this the most obscure puzzle or what? Oh, he's right there.
Ha-ha!
Get it. I shot a new piece of glass. Do I need to shoot from a very specific place?
Come on, Shorty.
He keeps running back.
Closer.
I think we're going to be here a while. What's the clue here? Gun doesn't need reloading yet.
Is that your best?
Nothing is working. He's running around in there. Like he's looking around. He says he has ammo for 5 years. So he's not going to run out of ammo. Even though Manny says, like, I won't go in there until he runs out of ammo. Is it something where I need to shoot the gun out of his hand? All right, well, I'm not getting anywhere. Do I shoot his water tank?
Freeze, Hector.
Yeah, you heard me.
Okay.
Huh?
Interesting. Well, that worked.
That doesn't sound good.
Not at all. Let's go in. Did I create a monster? No. I created a garden. And cut to the 9 train. We have actual double-in tickets this time. Okay, didn't turn into the hell train. And we have rolled into the stop. We are there.
You can count them if you want. They're all here.
How about yours?
The company gave me one on the other end. Sort of a retirement present. And, demons ride free, right?
Aw, Manny, you know I can't go with you. I'm a spirit of the land and all that. I can't ever leave this world.
I guess I got so wrapped up in saving people, I just assumed I'd be able to save you too.
Yeah, but I don't need to be saved. I like it here. I'm not all alone in that basement anymore, thanks to you. I got a new job and all these new friends. I'm a big demon success story.
So, I guess this is it then.
Come here, give me a hug. Oof. You were the best boss I ever had.
Are we really saying goodbye to Glottis here? You too. Oh, the little angelitos are there. Glottis and his little demon buddies.
Manny,
Yeah?
when we get to the next world,
What is it, Angel?
are we going to be together?
You know, sweetheart, if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Nobody knows what's gonna happen at the end of the line. So you might as well enjoy the trip.
It's not coming out the other side of the building or anything. I see. Oh, our friend Japheth. Oh. All right, Tim Schafer. We did it. This music is so freaking good. Okay. So, the thing on my mind is, I had a much tougher time with the controls, figuring everything out, if I was playing the original game. Is the remaster, is this the definitive way to play it, or will there be another edition coming out at some point? Oh, here's the cast. Tony Plana, yeah. Jim Ward. Do I recognize any of these guys? I'll go back through at some point. Tom Kane. Huh. bunch of industry people. I know Tony Plana, you know, he's Jefe from La Three Amigos. El Guapo. It's a sweater. It's such a fun movie. Could not make a movie like that nowadays, I don't think. Maybe. Maybe you could. Well, let's see. What can I say about this game? Wow. Except that I freaking made it. You know, I can say many of these puzzles really did give me a run for my money. There were some real head scratchers, even at the end, right? Like, I'm in a gunfight, and even then I'm like, you still had to do something else besides just shoot the gun. And I kept trying. It's like, is it a different window? Is it a different spot? It's like, I wonder if the game, like the developers expected you to get kind of stuck there and be like, they're going to try and shoot at the window a bunch of times until they decide to leave and go try other stuff. The forklift, I wonder if they thought like, oh, they're going to like not figure out how to lift the thing. Like lift it and lower it. That's, you can't do it from inside the vehicle. You have to get out of it and then hit the switch. I will say it would have been helpful to be able to put your reticle on the lever and be like, oh, that's a lever that lifts and lowers the forklift. The alligator. The alligator was a little bit obscure, a little obtuse, but I think the clues were a little bit. I think they were more clear for the alligator than they were for the forklift. I don't know. Like, being able to bring the forklift into the elevator, I guess you just have to try it, drive it around a bit, and see what happens. But the one thing that I think, like, going back on the footage and looking at it, that I really got stuck on was I was trying to put the forklift under the wrong opening. But why is there a wrong opening? Why can't you put it under either opening? Why is it only the opening on the right and not the opening on the left too? That didn't make any sense to me. I felt like that was pretty bad design. And I think I was reeling a little bit. I couldn't really articulate very well why I was so upset about that puzzle. And like looking back at it, it's like, no, it's because you should have had some more clues. You should have been able to put the forklift under the other opening too, to let you know, like, oh, this is how you're supposed to do the puzzle. And none of that, right? Some of the good stuff, right? Okay. Sorry, I don't want this to be like, this is the farthest thing from a negative review about this game. I really enjoyed the puzzles on it. I enjoyed playing it. I enjoyed, let's see, figuring out the tube system. Super clever. And yeah, it took me a while, but like also it was neat. It made sense, like filling those balloons with the different chemicals, because you learn that the chemicals come together to form the foam. I like that the foam is also used later on in the game as a propellant for Gladys's fast machine that we make out of the gondola. That is all very clever stuff. An interesting puzzle. Kind of one of the harder difficulty puzzles that I found was the and maybe others didn't find this as hard as I did, or maybe because I just didn't notice what was happening, but the pump puzzle that was pumping the marrow out of the petrified tree. I didn't know what those pumps were doing, what each hose was doing. I had it completely wrong, but that's on me because I wasn't paying attention. So I felt like that one was like my fault. The forklift, I didn't feel was my fault. I felt like that was the game letting me down. The alligator, I could have seen myself, like, if I wasn't just like going out on a limb and trying a lot of different stuff, I think I would have been at that one a little bit longer than I was. The shootout. I think that was a good one. It was a time waster. It like wastes your time on purpose, and then you have to kind of think like, wait, what am I doing here? I'm wasting my time. And sure enough, I was. I had to go shoot my gun at something else. I like that. And not at the glass house, but the thing connected to the glass house, right? Pumping those, pumping the chemicals. This is what I'm realizing now. I pumped the chemicals into the water supply, which then pumped into the house through the sprayers, and mist it down onto Hector and turned him into a big mass of flower stuff. Really cool. Oh man. There's a lot of credits on this game. Just a lot of love and work went into this one. I mean, just the voice work. Let me talk about the voice work. Wow. I know not everyone like showed up and was ready to like deliver the way that Tony Plana was, but like for the most part, like these guys gave a really damn good performance, and it was super enjoyable the entire time. Oh man, the I know the graphics aren't like the best, but like so what? It's about the gameplay. It's about the it did feel a little bit different from other point and click adventures where they may not have as many puzzles and you're just kind of like feeling your way through it. I guess a good analog. Is it a good analog? The Ace Attorney games? Like there's some stuff you kind of have to figure out, but like I feel like that's more trial and error. There's not a whole lot of different mechanics in the game. This one, every area had a different game mechanic. No. So this is not like Ace Attorney, sorry. Same genre, but completely different mindset going into it. Thank you for playing. Well, thank you for having me play. I really enjoyed it. Would I replay this game? I think now that I know the puzzles, it kind of takes the fun out of it, of replaying it. Maybe like if it was like 10 years later and they released yet another remaster of this game or something, maybe I'd replay it and see how that goes. Oh, like a remaster of the remaster or a remake. Grim Fandango, the remake. I would be there for that. I think like just knowing how tough this game was and what it took for me to get through a lot of these puzzles. And if you have been with me this entire way watching this series, you'll see, there's a lot of skipping ahead of just kind of like me poking around at places and trying different things, just not to waste your time as a viewer. I value your time because you are helping me out by watching the videos, and thank you for that. I can see why this game is beloved. I can see why people to this day just think back fondly on it. It's fun. It's a lot of really witty dialogue, and Manny's a clever dude, and he's not like a goody two shoes. You're not playing like a hero kind of character. You're playing kind of a little bit of a sleazeball, kind of like a slimy salesman dude who comes into his own in the end, and he does come out as a hero. He doesn't really touch upon why he got the double-in ticket, and it's like, oh, they gave me one back there. I guess maybe because of his deeds, he was able to get one. Yeah, so Salvador, he didn't make it. Lola didn't make it. Olivia didn't make it. That's good. Nick didn't make it. So when someone gets sprouted, what happens to their soul? Is that it? Does it like destroy their soul, or does it just stop them in their place? Like what I would want from this game, a little bit more than what we got. We have a lot of questions. So like, what happens to someone's soul after they sprout? Is there a soul? Is the skeleton the soul? Is that like like the skeleton is a representation of the soul, or is it like their actual skeleton? I don't know. This how does this work? What's hell like? So we see Nick on the double-in train, right? He bought himself a ticket, goes down, like falls down. Domino, he got crushed in the pulp, but he wasn't sprouted though. Does that mean that if we were to go and super glue his pieces back together, like pick them back up from the bottom of the sea of that coral reef at the edge of the world, glue it all back together, would he be alive still? Right? Because we see all these other skeletons, like right at the end, right? We learn that sprouting is not the end. If you can stop the process of the sprouting, the person could live on. We saw that agent in the casino. He just has a head and a hand at that point, but he finds himself a purpose. He's still able to like do his, he's able to get into the machines and steal the coins. And then Manny, when he gets sprouted, right, he uses the last liquid nitrogen to stop the sprout. So we learn a little bit about how the sprouting works. Do we know, and we know that it's on bone, that it's that it sprouts, right? Like you put the stuff on, what was it called? The green stuff, the green liquid. You put that on bone and it begins to sprout. I did notice a gargoyle outcropping from the building. I swear I put that can of green stuff on it before, and it's like, no, it's not good as spackle. So I got mixed messages there, like, do I even use it there? I'm glad I tried it again, because the second time it actually worked. I'm guessing I needed to get rid of the hand in the grinder before it could work. I'm like, just thinking back on it, like, that must have been it. That must have been how it worked. The quiz, right? The demon's quiz about Hector. I have no idea how you solved that. Was the answer 9 for every single one of those things? Did he run for mayor 9 times? Did he have 9 casinos? Because I'm thinking like, oh yeah, the 9 train, you know, like pick the number 9, sure. I thought it was the numbers on the board at first, and then like, well, if it's not the numbers on the board, what's like the biggest number in this game? It's 9. But then, like, I'm surprised if there was an intended method, which I don't know of right now. What the intended method for the for figuring out that thing. What I was trying to connect it to when I did the betting stubs. You just have to find the photo first, like to unlock that dialogue option from the photo finish guy. I think that could have been handled much better. Like, I think kind of like the questions with the demon at the end. I know Hector Le Mans. Like, let me quiz you on Hector Le Mans. Like, I forced my way through that. I just guessed. So why can't you guess on the betting stubs? If that betting stub should get you that photo finish, like for those specific numbers, why is it locked behind some kind of game code that prevents you from getting it by forcing your way through it? I feel like that's bad design. What else do I want to talk about? Gosh, there's so much to talk about this game. The backgrounds, were those hand drawn? Beautiful renderings of this world, of like the world itself, the land of the dead. My goodness, it was like it's not just a little area of the world that we're exploring. We're exploring like for a point and click adventure game with hand drawn backgrounds, so like limited places you can go. You know, we went around the world, but like not around, because it seems like the world's flat with an edge that you can actually fall over. That time when Glottis fell over the edge, I thought we weren't going to see him ever again. I thought, like, man, this guy Domino, he's bad news. I actually thought we were at the end of the game when we got to the edge of the world. I'm like, this is it. We're going to take down Domino, say goodbye to Hector and his plot, and we're going to go to the end of the world and after we save everybody. But there's still more left. I'm like, oh, there's still like an epilogue. We're like wrapping things up, like with Salvador and the Resistance, and like it was so much more fulfilling of the story to do that, instead of like, okay, he found Meche, that's the end of the story, cool. Meche, we don't just have damsels in distress, although she was in distress quite a bit, but she was more like Star Wars Princess Leia, kind of like holding her own and joining the fight too. We meet her, and instead of just sitting in the office and waiting for Manny to tell her what she needs to do, she has a reaction to what's happening, and she takes matters into her own hands and she leaves. And yeah, sure, he gets the girl in the end. So that's a little bit of fan service I feel they threw in there where they closed the curtain and stuff. Very common of a lot of like these heroes' journey stories, right? Could it have done without that? So if you've been watching this series and if I didn't touch upon something that you as a viewer felt like I should have mentioned, or you want to hear more from me, please join my Discord. It's in the link in the description. You can also make a comment on YouTube. It is a masterpiece. It's a great story, great characters, great game design, warts and all. I would recommend this to other people, of course. And with that, we'll see you later, gamers.